Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of our Wizard101 Let's Play. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. So today we're picking back up with the main quest line, going to head to the Chronoverge portal, and see what awaits us there. Not much else to say, let's get to it. I get the feeling it's probably going to be locked, not going to work, any number of things. But let's see.
Oh, look, Master! There it is! The Bene Gesserit sisters said the portal would be flashy, and it sure is! That's how we get to the Chronoverge.
Oh, alright, I guess not.
You step out of the portal to find yourself on a ledge protruding from the suspended stone you saw from the wastes. Overhead, the sands of time slowly swirl downward to be funneled through the Chronoverge and onto the desert floor. Inside, you should be able to find the Chronomaster and deliver the request from House Tabby.
Alright. And then once we do this, we'll be told, you gotta do some stuff out in the Ruba Wastes before we can send someone to help you. Okay, I see a sigil gate. I'm guessing that's Devlin over there. Sorry, I gotta pick up the stuff. Or it'll bother me the entire time we're in conversation. Alright, now let's go talk to Devlin.
Welcome. It is not often we get visitors here. Wait, you must be the wizard Tyrell mentioned. The one who dueled Xerxes in his own tomb. That was a disappointing business. Tyrell not only betrayed his vows, but also put the fate of all Mirage in jeopardy. But I sense that's not the cause of your visit. Not specifically. Why then? A message from House Tabby? A request to read their Chronoshard. Yes, the Chronomancers are sworn to serve the house cats in such matters, but as you might imagine, the timing couldn't be worse. I would send Chronomancer Tyrell, but he's still performing penance for the violation of his vows. No, I will simply have to come myself. I have very little time to spare, however, so let's get this over with quickly. I will depart right away and meet you back at Tabby Manor.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but hey, we'll take it. I kind of get the feeling we're more in here just to grab him, and then we'll be sent back to the Ruba Wastes. Afterwards, maybe? I don't know. So yeah, I feel like we're not done in Caterwall Canyon. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? You know, I still haven't found the oasis for this area. Seriously? And these things pop up constantly. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but still. So back to Caterwall Canyon. Might be easier just to, jump back to Caravan and then take a carpet there. Might be easier.
But a nomad was terrible.
Yeah, we're gonna get all this done, and then Devlin's gonna say, hey, now I could use your help in the Ruba Wastes. That's probably what's gonna happen. Or maybe not, I don't know.
Perfect timing, Wizard. I would have been uncomfortable proceeding without you present. The Chronomaster is about to reveal his findings. Before we do this, let me say, though it may not please the Reverend Mother, I promise to abide by the Chronomaster's ruling in this matter.
Paul Atreides, do not be so hasty to renounce your claim. The Bene Gesserit will ordain no one else.
If you can hear, there's a slight echo when she was saying, do not be hasty to renounce your claim. That has, like, from what I remember, or what I looked into, the Bene Gesserit, or the sisters, I don't actually know if they're called the Bene Gesserit. I thought that was the name of the savior in the Dune universe. But anyway, they have access to a form of magic. Again, I don't know what they call it. I just would call it the voice, but that's what's happening there. She's controlling him.
Pardon me for interrupting, but this is unnecessary. Politics only hinders progress. I've studied the Chronoshard and my finding is clear. Per the house history, Atreides' claim is stronger. He is the proper lord. Now, before I go, I must say, I have concerns about the Chronoshard.
Pah! And I expect you would take it to the Chronoverge for safekeeping? No, it belongs here, for now. Don't worry, I will look after it.
Very well, then. I'll take your word for it, Murdak. And I'd ask you all to excuse me. I have pressing matters to attend to at the Chronoverge.
I don't care what that stupid Chronoshard says. I will not step aside. I am the Lord of House Tabby. As such, I'll be in the Lord's retreat.
The Count has transgressed. For this, he must be brought to heel and then exiled.
Oh, but come now, no need to be cruel. Wizard, go convince the Count to surrender. He can remain in the manor as a house retainer.
There's a lot of fishiness just going on here. I don't like them that much. They're a little too powerful. They have a little too much going on for them. I don't know. Something about them just I don't care for. But then again, this guy's being a bit of a, bit of a problem as well, so. Alright, so what are you? I would assume this guy's got some cheats, right?
I knew it would eventually come to this. I might have helped you, you know. Atreides will only do so if it suits the Bene Gesserit. I realize it would be impossible for me to remain Lord at this point, but I will not compromise. Let us delay the inevitable no further.
Alright, one moment. Well, I was wrong. He does not have any cheats. Oh, wait. That could have been bad. Alright, now we can go. Yeah, that could have been really bad if I had walked into that with the wrong deck equipped. Now, I don't really care about the House Tabby, to be honest. I don't really think it's a big deal, using a Death Prism there, so we're just gonna... Preferably, I would just be able to put enough blades on that it doesn't matter. That does get really annoying after a while. Because, like, at this point in time in the game, you don't really have a great way to defend against stunning. Okay. really. Alright, we're gonna drop a couple of these. Yeah, I'm not opposed. Not opposed to some of this, though. We'll do that. Alright, that's what? That's 3 blades. But no spell yet. No, I mean, yes, we have Dr. Vaughn's monster, but I'd rather not waste all of the blades we have on a single target spell. I might have to, unfortunately. Really? Yeah, I might just have to. Jeez. Nice damage. Oh, minus 20%. Joy. It's fine. Okay, well, just drop those, go for it. I need a heal. Just want to get rid of the boss at least. What the heck? I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Just like, why is he still there? There, okay. See, that was kind of my other thing. Like, when you tend to take out the boss first, some weird stuff can happen. Alright, let's just get rid of it.
Stay your hand, wizard. I give. Mark my words, though. You've handed the lordship of House Tabby to a puppet for the Bene Gesserit.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of expected, sadly.
I know not by what magic they control Atreides, but he is oblivious. Watch, when we return, the Reverend Mother will decide my fate, you'll see.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. That is something I think that's, like, talked about within Dune. The group of, like, I don't know. I don't know enough about Dune to really say anything.
It is disappointing, unfortunate even, that you felt compelled to fight this to the finish, Count Crow. It could have ended peacefully. Despite your stubbornness, your loyalty to House Tabby is doubtless. I think clemency is in order, allowing you to remain a House Retainer.
But this decision belongs to our new lord, doesn't it? Paul Atreides. I believe exile is the proper punishment. Don't you?
See.
Yes, Reverend Mother. Exile is the proper punishment. Count Crowl, you are hereby banished from the Agouti Rift. You may never return.
If this is the way things are going to be, then I welcome such punishment. Goodbye to you all. You will not see me again.
With that ugly business behind us, I can say that everything has concluded just as it should. I must return to the monastery. Good day.
That was strange. Such great sympathy I felt for the Count, but act on it I could not. I think I should rest. Yes, I'll see you all later.
Well, I hate to say it, but the Count was right. The Reverend Mother can clearly control Paul when she wants. Master, we have to do something.
Yes, that did seem strange. And the Bene Gesserit are known to employ such magics. You should go and discuss this with the Reverend Mother. Yes.
Discuss it? There's no discussing. We're gonna put the beat down on her. But we did just level. We are now level 122. Very cool. And that's why there is a sigil gate here.
The Reverend Mother forewarned us that you might seek entry into the monastery without invitation. Your transgression must be punished.
You know, the sad thing is, though, this is a children's game, so she won't get the punishment she deserves. You know, we'll beat some sense into her, you know, take her down a notch or two, and then, like, nothing else will happen. Yeah, that's getting rid of... That would be getting rid of a positive ward, if I had any. I assume that's what they're... It's Shatter is what they're casting. Or something like that. Thank you.
Talk about a transgression. I can't believe all the sisters have to wear the same drab blue robes. I almost feel sorry for them. And you really think they're all sisters? That would be one big litter, hmm? Either way, we're here for the mother. Lead the way, Master.
Are we doing fighting more sisters? Yes.
Your assistance in securing the lordship for Atreides was much appreciated, Wizard, but we need your help no longer, and you are not welcome. The Reverend Mother sent me to formally inform you of this fact and forcibly remove you from the premises. You will not get by me.
I'd like to see you try. It's like it is like mildly amusing to me. Like all of these characters, all of these people that think for whatever reason that they can stop us, even though we have saved the spiral at least twice by this point. It's amusing. You know? But the way things are going, it does kind of make me wonder if the whatever that group, whatever the group is in the actual Dune novels, do they get taken out eventually? I would hope so. Um, 9,200. Yeah, we need some traps on the elite. It's funny, she's not ranked as a boss, but she has boss level health. What do I have? 40. Yeah, we can take that. Let's go ahead and apply that one. We're probably good to attack after this. Not gonna help you. Yeah, we should be fine now. So let's go ahead and do this.
I never liked her. When you were gone with Paul, she was gossiping in the manner I usually enjoy a little gossip, but not like that. Reverend Mother this, Reverend Mother that, so repetitive. I think she was afraid of her, to be honest. I am too. Master, you can go first.
Alright, naturally we are going to look up the Reverend Mother. Oh, she's a life boss. That's kind of nice. So, one moment. Alright, nothing too bad. If someone joins the battle late, she'll cast a spirit armor on herself. It's not too bad. At the end of every third round, she will cast Beguile on a random wizard, so that'll be me, which turns me into an ally, which means like on the fourth round of combat, I can't target them. Like, I can't target them with negative stuff, so I can't attack, can't do anything like that. So it'd be better to, like, hold a blade for whenever you've been beguiled. And then the other thing is if you cast a feint on her, she will like cast a swap to give it to you. So no feints. So no feints, and that's pretty much it. Since we are fighting alone, the beguile doesn't really matter that much. It just means I won't be able to attack. But anyway.
Ah, it seems Sister Irulin failed in her duties. She will have to atone for that. There will be no atonement for your transgressions, however. I was worried you might catch on to the enchantment placed on Paul. The Bene Gesserit are destined to govern House Tabby, and this is our way. Unfortunately for you, it must remain a secret for now, which means you know too much. Come, wizard. I will try to make this quick and painless.
Again, just from like a power scaling level, you are absolutely no match for us. Just saying. I forgot to check to see if she takes any, if she's one of those where her damage is flipped. I forgot to check that, but like she'll take more damage from life and less damage from, but I'm not gonna worry about it if it is the case. And what does this one do? That's a beguile? Really? Huh. So her whole thing is beguiling. Gotcha. But I guess because there is no one else in this fight, it doesn't really matter. I wonder, can I cast this on? I cannot. Okay, so I'm beguiled for this round. Gotcha. See, I could put the blade on them, or I can put it on myself. So, yeah, save your blade. So if you ever get beguiled, try to save your blades, is what I'm trying to say. Because that's, keeps you from having to do something for them, is what I'm kind of getting at here. So that was round 2. So we're about to go into round 3. Really, I probably should attack here, just so I can get rid of the Bene Gesserit. And then we have some options to set up.
Ancestral powers, activate!
So yeah, here's the beguile. I don't think that'll affect the spell I already have cast. I don't know. Yes, it did. Yeah, that kept me from attacking. So, okay, so at the beginning of the 3rd round, unless you're doing something like casting a blade or, to help yourself, you're going to pretty much skip your turn. So, because you can't attack your allies. This will set up a heal over time on her, which is a little annoying, but... Oh, wait, yeah, because I'm still technically her ally. So how long am I beguiled for? That should have been the last one, right? Yeah, now we're good. It's very weird how beguiling works. Okay, so she takes enhanced damage, so that's good. So this next round should be another beguile. So I can't do a curse. So let's set up another blade.
Ancestral powers,
Activate!
So I'm beguiled for this round and the next round, because that's how beguiling works. Because it lasts a full round, like after it's been cast. And because she's going first, I'm beguiled here, like for my turn and then my next turn, because this is the actual turn the beguiling should work. Does that make any sense? It also tells me, yeah, she's about to cast a heal on herself. So that's actually kind of cool that it lets you know. And again, yeah, beguiled, one round. Pretty good heal. And now I can attack. 68. Should I do another blade? Yeah. Though I probably just kind of locked myself. Yeah, I kind of just locked myself into doing a bit more, like going forward again, because I think she'll do another beguile here. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Well, we can check. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so this turn's a wash. So yeah, this turn's a wash, but that's fine. Oh. Wait, what? I was still able to get that off? Okay, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that all works. But we are beguiled this turn. Maybe because it's not an actual damaging spell. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that works. But this will just set up another heal over time on us. No. Yeah, no damage is actually being done because you can't hurt your teammates. And I am currently a teammate. Alright, but now we can attack. Yeah, it's very weird. Beguiling is a very weird mechanic that doesn't show up very often in the game, at least it doesn't seem to, and I'm kind of glad for it.
Stand down, outsider. You've made your point. I will relinquish my control over Paul Atreides.
I don't think I've actually made my point yet. You're still breathing.
This will remove the enchantment that bound him. We must simply trust that henceforth good breeding will ensure Atreides makes wise decisions. There, it is done. Return to the manor and you will find he is now free of my influence. I just hope we never come to regret this.
Yeah, because you have the best of intentions at heart for the governance of an entire house. Yeah, I don't think so. If you have to use mind magics to compel your subjects, you're not a good leader. I'm just saying. Yeah, that fight took a little bit longer than you'd expect, just because, again, yeah, the beguiling kind of drags things out a little bit. And because of how the beguiling works whenever it's cast first, it makes things a little weird. But anyway, let's go. I'm kind of hoping we're finishing up with Caterwall Canyon. There's still a portion of the canyon to the north that we haven't done anything with, but I guess we'll see.
There you are! I was worried you'd left. I feel better now. I think this is the dawn of a new day, and perhaps even a new era for House Tabby. Wizard, House Tabby owes you a debt we can scarcely repay, and you have certainly earned our commitment to join the alliance against Xerxes.
Indeed, this Agrabah alliance seems a very wise move. Ishtar convinced me of that. She deserves acknowledgement, too. Such a smart young Ginny.
Why, thank you, Murdoch. That is very sweet of you to say. Agrabah Alliance. I like the sound of that. Speaking of the Alliance, Master, you and I have more allies to visit. House Calixco is next. I'll go ahead to the Ruble Wastes. See you there.
Calixco? Okay.
House Calixco? Can't say I envy you paying a visit there. Of all the house cats, the Calixco are... Well, you'll see. Good luck, Wizard.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good, now does it? But anyway. Oops, sorry about that. But anyway, that, my friends, is where we're going to wrap up for today. Still just... Ah, jeez. Alright. In the next episode, we'll see what Captain Kite wants from us. And, you know, yeah, we'll just see what's going on here. If it's something quick, I mean, obviously we're going to go ahead and take care of it, because we're pretty much done with Caterwall Canyons. Of course, again, there's this area... There's like this portion up here that we haven't done anything with, and I don't know like what's going on there. Pretty sure that's where the cactus blossom is as well. So, but I guess we will find out in time. So, yeah, that's where we're going to wrap up. If you happen to enjoy this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.